Okay, hello random viewer, and welcome to the 8th installment of my Kerbal Space Program Let's Play. Are you happy now, Yuzochi? I said random viewer, and not random person. Tell me what you think of that. So, Yuzochi's done a great job in the comments. He has posted a ton of stuff, and I love that. I'd love it if more of you were a little bit like him. Not too much, though. Too many comments can be a little bit crazy. But I really love how much Yuzochi tells me. He's a little bit mean, but that's just how he is. And that's fine. I'll put up with that. Right, so in today's episode, we are going to bring our Kerbals home. So we landed on Minmus and did a tutorial last episode. Oh, right. I want to make sure we don't have any contracts for Minmus stuff. Minmus stuff. I'm just checking. Nope. Nothing interesting. So back to the tracking station and back to our spacecraft, which is on Minmus. Saturn 1. Okay, so that game Planet Base I mentioned last episode, they don't have a Mac version. And I play on Mac. Wow. Loud music. Okay, now it's Winry's turn. So that game, I think Yuzochi will love, because there's so much that can go wrong with that game that I can... he has an excuse to yell at me a lot, and I think he'll find that quite enjoyable. Won't you, Yuzochi? You always love an excuse to yell at me. Alright, now Winry can have some fun. It's her turn. First female on the Minmus. Let's see. Let's see if she can go to another biome. I'm going to zoom out. Okay, that is the closest other biome. And you can get new science value from each biome. So if we bring up our resources tab, we'll go over here, and then we will get science from here. Yes. So we'll do this. And this is from Greater Flats. So we got new science, and I don't think we need to plant another flag. Plenty of VVA fuel, so we'll just jump, then engage RCS. And the jumping will actually save us some fuel. We don't have to boost up for that first initial launch. Okay. But yes, when I get that Planet Space game, when they release a Mac version, I will certainly be playing it. And you guys will have excuses to yell at me galore. You guys will be so happy. And by you guys, I mean Yuzochi, pretty much. See our space debris. I'm surprised it had such a large explosion. It was a bit intense. Okay, that music's very loud. Yeah, sorry. You gotta kind of focus when you're doing stuff like this, because if I am dumb, she'll die. I probably should have quick saved, but I've been getting better at this EVA thing. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to quick save here, and then I'm going to get the science data out of these containers, because I'm very afraid about them burning up. What happened to the fairing there? That's a weird glitch. That concerns me. Come on. Ah. Okay. Keep data. Oh no. See how tricky this can be? Hey. Oh no. What in the world? Okay. Okay, we have bugs. Lots of bugs. Come on. Winry. Stop. Get your EVA pack. Go down to the ground. Yeah, Winry is feeling unsure of herself, I think. Anyways, I'm putting her back in the spacecraft. She's just, well, I'll try one more time. I really want to get that science data just in case we have issues on re-entry. Because we need that. We don't want to lose that. And then I think I'm going to... I was debating pausing the recording and then restarting the game to fix that glitch, but I think we'll be okay. Take data. Oh, come on. She hit the ground again. Oh, no she didn't. I think I'm just going to take a chance and not go after the other one. It's just a pain. Alright. Yeah, I'm recording now. We had a half day at school today, which was nice. Very nice. But anyways, I had to dump some experiment. Probably the EVA report. I don't think I went far enough. It's okay. Anyways, so I'm going to review the data just to make sure we didn't lose anything. Where is it? Review stored data. We have EVA report. That's good. We have a mystery goo observation and a temperature scan. EVA report, mystery goo. Okay. Then I'm going to review the data here. So we have materials bay, good. EVA report, crew report, and EVA report. What about the other mystery goo report? Okay, we lost a mystery goo thing. That stinks. I guess you can't have two of the same report in a cockpit. Anyways, now we're going to head back to Kerbal. So to do this, we are going to go east on the 90 degree, as always. And from there, we will figure things out. Okay. But I will quick save right before we go. And then we'll start our engine. And off we go. We're going to turn over slightly to the side. Now, Minimus's gravity is very low. We can go way over on our side almost immediately. You can see our apoapse is already high. So, here we go. Yeah, you can see the fairing's completely gone. There's supposed to be a fairing here, like a protective casing. I think it's okay. It's just a visual thing. They're still technically connected, even though they wouldn't be in real life. We're fine. Okay, we're going to push that up to, I think, 30 kilometers. You see what I mean? Just a little bit of fuel, and we are going way up. Poor Wenry. She looks pretty terrified for some reason. Jeb's pretty happy. We're doing great on power, because our solar panels are working. Where is the sun? No, not like that. If we do that, that'll get that solar panel working pretty well. 96% sun exposure. So that's pretty good. It's a lot of power. I hope we don't have one of those weird feedback issues. I can hear the echo of my voice, which that causes feedback. I'm actually going to check that. Hang on. Show all windows. Okay. Never mind. I'll try. Okay, I'll just try clicking on my screen recording software. Nothing's happening. Well, we'll just have to hope there's none of that. Because, yeah. I don't know how to get my screen recording window to come up. Not right now. Yeah, it goes away once I click record. So anyways, once we're up here, we will burn and put ourselves into orbit. It's the same as leaving orbit from Kerbal. Well, going into orbit from Kerbal. Only difference is that it's a lot easier here. It takes a lot less fuel. Just a tiny bit of fuel. And as mean as Yuzochi can be in the comments, he's right. I am definitely a nerd. Yeah. Okay. So we're now in orbit. We know that Minimus orbits one of these directions. I can't remember if it's like this or like this. So anyways, we need to burn outwards but backwards, if that makes sense. So we need to go forward along our orbit but backwards around Minimus's. So you can see that once we leave the orbit, it flings us downward because of Minimus's gravity. So I'm going to click on that so that it keeps it displaying. Then I'm going to move the maneuver around to get it as low as possible. And nope, that's too far. And it went away. That's pretty good. Can we bring it down more? Does that bring it down or up? Doesn't do very much. What about that? I don't know. We'll do a course correction. And see, this does not take much fuel. About 11 seconds at full power. Okay. So, once we get that lined up, I'm then going to do that. Okay, my little brother will be home soon, and so I hope I finish the episode by then, because he's loud. I've said that before. He's not usually too loud. It's just when he gets home from school, he talks a lot. Okay. I was lined up. I'll ignite the engines now. You can see how quickly it's going down. Now that we're going up to full power, they actually have something similar to gravity now. They've gone without gravity for a long time, except for on Minmuses. Okay. So if I keep burning, that keeps going down. We've got plenty of fuel. And Yuzochi was right, yet again. I overdo everything. I've got to stop overdoing things. Okay, that orbit's getting more and more polar. So, when we get out of here, we're going to do a course correction. And more loud music cutting in at the worst of times. So annoying. So what I think I'm going to do is do a maneuver. We're going to fix that, and do that. And do a little bit of that. Okay. Never mind that. We're going to bring that just a few hours ahead of us. We're going to bring that down. No. Yeah. That looks pretty good. So we want to come in more flat, because that increases our chances of hitting the Space Center. Okay. And I'm going to burn. It doesn't matter. I'll just delete that and watch until it's mostly flat. Now, the moon is on a pretty perfect orbit of Kerbal, so if you want to set that as a target, you can see where we need to do corrections. That can sometimes help. Anyways, then I'm just going to point backwards at this point, and then just bring this down. Now, we don't want to bring it down as far as last time, but we don't want to be too lenient either. You've got to guess. We're going to be coming in incredibly fast. We're going pretty slow now, but because we're so high up, when we hit here, we will rapidly increase in speed. So I'm going to bring this down until it gets inside the atmosphere. About. Okay, you can see our inclinations being messed with a little bit. Okay. I'm going to click on it, on the periapse, so that I can watch it. And we wanted 50 kilometers is too low. I mean too high, because we need to slow down so that we don't go flung back into space, but we don't want to go too low or we'll burn up. So I think we're going to do 35. I'm pretty happy with that, and we will quick save. Okay. And you can sometimes time warp through these things, so I'm just, well, right, I want to do a, just want to make sure we're getting a contract to get science data from space around Kerbal. So I'm going to, well, I just did quick save, I don't need to do it again. We're going to do a EVA report, keep data, and board. Great. Now we can see Minmus over there, and there's Kerbal down there. They look about the same size. Well, Minmus actually looks bigger, but not for long. I'm going to click warp here, and you're going to see Minmus, well, Minmus is gone now. And we're going to come into Kerbal. Now, Yuzochi got very mad at me for ejecting my engine, but I'm going, a few episodes ago, but you need to slow down. And I'm definitely going to need to do the same here. We're going to use the atmosphere to slow us down, Yuzochi, not the engine. I know we've got a ton of fuel, but our heat shield, look at this. Our heat shield is here. It's of no use to us if this is all attached. So there you go, Yuzochi. Hope you're happy. Anyways, okay, we don't need those reaction wheels. I'm gonna make sure all our reaction wheels are on so that we can keep it straight. Okay, good, those reaction wheels are good. Right, so I'm gonna time accelerate. That's just 1 hour away, so we're gonna time accelerate to here. See Deesa's pod. We really need to change that pod and the other pod to debris. That way we don't ever confuse them again, like we did last time. Okay. We're starting to come very close to the planet now. Okay, I'm just gonna check one more time. Yep. Alright, I'm going to point retrograde. Well, we remember a trick with Minmus. We can actually lose some speed if we pitch up. See, we're actually going up some. We don't want to go up too much. We want to go down a little bit. We're just going to burn off the rest of our fuel. Just because we can. Just to make Izochi happy, pretty much. That's important. Or the rest of you happy that hate me, burning off my fuel. I mean, just ejecting it. We're going to try to keep that around 35. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll eject the fuel now. And there we go. Luckily, we are at an angle, so it'll fly back this way and won't hit us. That was a concern that I had last episode that I didn't tell you guys about. Okay. We are now starting to enter the atmosphere. I will quick save and begin time accelerating. This is going to slow us down a lot. I'm slightly worried about this capsule design. Being as long as it is, it might want to go front first. I sure hope it doesn't. Okay, I'm going to turn on the fine-tune controls. Not increasing. No. Sorry, I'm almost losing it. Okay, I'm trying everything. I'm about to lose control here. I almost lost control. I'm still almost losing control. We need to keep that heat shield oriented down, or we are dead. Okay, this capsule design will not be reused. We will think of a different one because it is not working. It's not working at all. Come on. Come on. No. No, we're pitching. I'm pitching up with everything we've got. It's not turning. Turning off fine-tune controls. The G-forces are increasing. This is going to be very uncomfortable for them. Oh, crap. I lost it. I lost it. If I keep oscillating, it might keep the temperature from climbing too much on a single component. Turning off SAS. I'm just going to try oscillating it. It's going to be very uncomfortable for the astronauts, but it's our only way of not dying. Good. We've lost enough speed. Yep, never again we will use this capsule design. I have another design. It'll look ugly, but it'll work. Then we do have another option. But yeah. So we will not be using this when we go to the moon. It's just not good. Okay. Look at the ablator shield. It's not good. Oh, we need to lose more speed. I'm going to quick save here, because there's a good chance we'll ram into the ground. Okay, it's still unsafe to deploy the parachutes. We've got to make it safe. Risky, safe. Good. One chute is out. Other two chutes are out. Come on, I'm trying to get it to pitch. There we go. Now it's going back straight down. We're still losing a blader. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's just because of the residual heat that it's kept. See, look how dark it is. You can barely see it. It really got damaged in that. Yeah, this capsule design is too aerodynamically stable forwards. We want it more stable backwards. We're okay. Anyways, there's Minmus, that's where we were. Good to be back. But they're glad to have gravity. Well, they're going to get a little bit of G-forces there. Okay. Maybe we can get a crew report in the desert. Look, it's a little lake. That's weird. Middle of the desert. Yeah, the pyramids are nowhere near. I think they're up in there, or over here, or there. They're over towards the mountains. They're kind of nestled between two mountains somewhere. I'm looking. Oh, right. Okay, we're nowhere near the pyramids. They are, I believe, right in here. Or right over here. We should go to them sometime. I know they're in this mountain range. They're either right here in this little area, or in this little area, or this little area. I know it's one of those three. Look at that terrain glitching. I really wish I could make it look nicer. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna check my recording time. Now we don't want to be time accelerating when we hit the surface, because that would be bad. Yep, we've been going about 30 minutes, so... Okay, we're good. We'll recover them. They don't have, the recovery teams don't have to come that far. It's not too ridiculously far away from the Space Center. Okay, we made money. We made money. Good. Lots of science, too. Parts. Not too much, but that's fine. 8 experience. Let's look at their... Oh, wow, 2 stars. And Wenry is a scientist. That must be why. Okay. Science data from space around Kerbal. Great. And rescuing Wenry. What did they think? They want us to rescue more people now because we just go and save a bunch of people. Orbit from Minmus. How did she get there? I don't even know. They probably just created an orbit there just for the contract. Science data from surface of Minmus. Well, that would have been a nice contract to have before we went. Makes me so mad when they do that. It's just dumb. Anyways, spending science now. Now we cannot... Wait, we can't buy that. We can't get these because of reasons. I don't care about that right now. That gets us more science, but I don't know. Lander can. That's what I was talking about. And RCS. Bigger heat shields, better landing legs, airplane stuff, structural stuff. Ooh, heavy struts. Well, medium struts. That's not bad. Bigger fuel tanks. I don't know. I like the looks of that. I don't really care about that. And heavy propulsion. That does not look bad either. So, I think I'm going to go with this. And what else do I want? Not that. I do get more science, technically, from that. I can log the temperature. It's another science experiment. I don't know. And I'll debate about that one. That one's important too. What do we get here? Better fairings. I want that. I want that a lot. I don't really care that much about that stuff. Not yet. Don't really care. These would be nice. I think I'll get those. Okay, I can afford one more. For that one, or... Well, we've proved that we can land quite gently if necessary, so I think we'll go with the lander can. That's just better. Yeah. Alright. So we've spent quite a bit of science. We do need to get that, but we'll get it later. Let's look at some of the new parts we have. I'll just show them to you. Then I will end the episode. Yep, so we got this. See what I mean? How it doesn't have like a bulge like that. It's more centered. It has a window, but it's inset, which is wonderful. Actually, I'll just leave that there. We got big fuel tanks. Like, this was our biggest fuel tank. Do you see the comparison? So that's wonderful. Fuel lines. I love these things. See? You can run fuel from one tank to another. Stop. Those are wonderful. RCS fuel. We got this massive solid rocket booster. It's quite large. And this one that's also still pretty big. New engines. We got this engine that goes with the big fuel tank. Oh, we also got this solid rocket booster. We got this Poodle engine. What's its efficiency? I want to compare it. It has 350 vacuum. This one has... Okay, so this is more efficient than this. Certainly more efficient than the Vista. We're done with the... or Vesta. I like Vista though, it sounds cooler. We got bigger reaction wheels and RCS thrusters. Those are going to help us steer, which will be nice. These things, those are wonderful. Big decoupler. Whoops. Better fairings. I'm going to show you how these fairings are supposed to work. I'm supposed to be able to do this. Like, see, I can make a big fairing shell, get something kind of cool like that. That's what I was supposed to be able to do. That's why I thought I could do that. Air intakes. Very ugly fins, so I'll probably never use those. We got a new tab. Wings. Whoops. Not much here. No, nothing there. And nothing new science. So yeah, that's about what we got. So, I'll look forward to building new rockets in future episodes. But yeah, until that happens, I will leave now. Please like, comment, subscribe. Share this with your friends if you think they'd like it. I'd like to expand some. I have some goals. Alright, I'll see you next episode. Until then, bye.